welcome to Auto Videography, a channel that I created. We are, one episode in. This is episode number 2. Auto meaning everything about automotive and everything about videoing. Now, what I want to suggest is for the second video, as you can probably tell by the title of this video, is to take a bit of a look into YouTubers, specifically automotive YouTubers, and specifically the top 5 of my favourite automotive YouTubers that are putting out some of the best content online at the moment. I personally feel, others may have different views. Please feel free to put a comment down below if you feel like there's someone else out there bringing you better content. But these are the top 5 that I follow and I particularly enjoy. Now, I want to take a look at that for the main part of this video. But I did mention in video 1 that there was a little bit of a backstory around a particular model car that I own. And that model car is a Ferrari Testarossa. And 1 minute, let me go and get that. Ooh. It's back. Here it is. Here is the model. Let me get into the shot. Model Ferrari Testarossa. It's a beautiful car. It's a pretty good model as well, to be fair. And the backstory is, I didn't buy this. My dad actually gave me this model. And he had this model with another Ferrari, and that Ferrari is a 250 GTO, very, very nice, very expensive. In reality, much more expensive than this car, but both very, very nice Ferraris. Now, I'd have to say my ultimate Ferrari is the Ferrari F40. I don't have a model of the F40, but that car is automotive perfection in my eyes. But around the models, and I did mention in my first video, I have started building up models of cars, actual cars that I've owned. So if anyone is actually genuinely interested in reviews of models or footage or how to film models, just model car content in general, please feel free to put a comment or message me, and I'll consider that for future videos. But here it is. Here is the model Ferrari Testarossa. Look at that, so cool, side profile. And yeah, I just wanted to say that's what it is. So anyway, well, enough about that. We'll put that to one side, and moving on to the main subject of this video, take a little bit of a look at YouTubers' earnings. I can see we're getting into this video coming up to about 322, 323. So I won't go on too long. I want this video just to be, give people an idea around how much YouTubers are potentially making. Specifically, my favourite top 5 automotive YouTubers that are putting out some of the best content, in my opinion, online at the moment. Now, YouTube as a whole, it's very easy to look into YouTube, look into people's lives, see one element. Of course, you see all the nice supercars. You see, how are they affording this? I want to bring that back down to earth and give people some sensible, practical knowledge on how this is actually being done, and not to get caught up in the hysteria. Now, if I was to ask you at home, how many of you on a day-to-day basis, just living your average day, see a supercar? They are very special things, and of course they're elegant, of course they're impressive, they're very powerful. You could argue that they're some of the best cars ever produced. So online, it's very easy to get caught up in the idea that anyone can have one and anyone can somehow obtain one. Now, of course, you can have a goal to do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's brilliant, and it's something that I set out and hopefully will achieve one day. With enough hard work, motivation, enthusiasm, dedication, it can be done. But what YouTube does is doesn't necessarily portray everything on the truth, and it's very easy to be misguided into how it's actually working. So I want to try and explain some of that and put it into context, because the reality of it is that we don't see supercars every day. They're not common. They are very limited, exclusive models, sometimes only made in the hundreds that not many people have, and the people that do have them obviously want to keep them and keep them looking good, sometimes kept away, so you just won't see them. We're coming up over 5 minutes, nearly to 6 minutes now, so I'm going to jump into the video and get you started with looking at how much my top 5 automotive YouTubers, and look at how much they actually earn on a monthly or yearly basis. Now, don't take the figures as gospel. They're a rough guide. I'll put the link in the description below of the website that I chose to get the information from, so you can see my source, you can see everything. But let's dive in and let's get a bit of a look at top 5 automotive YouTubers and how much they earn. Stay tuned, guys. Hello and welcome to the segment of the video where I take a look at my personal favourite automotive YouTubers, rank them in terms of top 5, and have a look at how much they're earning from YouTube. Now, a website that I'm going to use for this is called Social Blade. So let me type that in, and that brings up that anyone can look at this, and really it's just statistics analysis for any social media platform. So let's click on that. It says analytics made easy. You can see that I've got it set on YouTube, and I'm going to kick this off, do a quick rundown of the top 5 YouTubers that I enjoy watching. And this order is going to be rated on how many subscribers they got, but we can actually translate that into revenues as well and see that they're not quite the same. Do a quick summary of that at the end of the video, and I hope you enjoy. So number 5, TGE TV. We search for TGE TV, you can see it brings up the top one. We click on that, brings you up an overview of this page, and you can see it gets an overall B rank. Total uploads, 208 uploads, and you can see subscribers, 144,000, and you can see total video views is just over 21 million. It gives you a description of when he created the account, which was the 15th of April 2016, and you can see there's various rankings. It's interesting to note that the monthly earnings are just over £3,000 a month, and estimated yearly earnings over £37,000 per year. So TGE gets my number 5 spot. Number 4, Seen Through Glass. Let's search for Seen Through Glass. We want the top one. And you can see Seen Through Glass actually started a bit before TGE in the prior year. He said many more videos, 660, many more subscribers, just over 400,000 subscribers, many more video views. You can see 84 million, B- grade, and you can see some of the ranking. What's interesting to note is that the video views for the last 30 days have actually been down 15.2%. Subscribers though for the last 30 days is 2.2% up. But you can see, interestingly, the monthly earnings is not as high as TGE's channel. Now, so you can see many more subscribers, many more uploads, many more video views, but you can see it doesn't actually translate into the earnings. So remember, TGE's channel was just over £3,000 a month, Seen Through Glass is £2,500 a month, and you remember TGE's channel was 37,000 to 38,000 per year, but the upper limit here is 30,000 per year for Seen Through Glass. So Seen Through Glass gets my ranking of 4th. Number 3, that would be Mr. JWW. So search for JWW, put that in, click the top one. Mr. JWW gets my ranking score of 3rd in this breakdown. I believe Mr. JWW is putting out some of the best automotive content online. I really enjoy watching his videos, really informative, really interesting, just really cool guy. You can see he started October 16th, 2015. Total uploads is approaching 400 at 391. Subscribers doing really well. Actually surpassed Seen Through Glass by about 20k subscribers. Total video views, 73 million. 73 million. And yes, you can see that it's doing well. You can also see the channel is growing. So views for the last 30 days is actually up 3.1%. Subscribers for the last 30 days is actually up 4.7%. And you can see the earnings. So greater than Sam's channel at Seen Through Glass and greater than Tom's channel and TGE. So here we can see a monthly earnings of nearly £5,000 per month and yearly earnings of nearly £60,000 per year. So Mr. JWW gets my overall third rank. Number 2, Super Cars of London. So Mr. Paul Wallace of Supercars of London, you'll probably be familiar with him. He gets my overall number 2 spot, and you can see that we are now going to a different level in terms of uploads and subscribers. Uploads have shot up now to over 1,600. Number of subscribers 737,104. Video views is getting quite a lot now. So we're now on 246 million. This is big. Overall B grade. You can see their rankings. But interestingly, look at the monthly earnings. Do you remember what Mr. JWW was? You can see that Mr. JWW is potentially earning a similar level, if not more, from YouTube than Supercars of London, despite, look at all these views, look at all these subscribers. It's not necessarily what it makes out in terms of earnings. You can see the channel is growing, views for the last 30 days up 66.4%, and subscribers for the last 30 days up 111.6%. So the channel is clearly doing very well. But remember, if we go back to Mr. JWW's channel, we can see that the actual monthly and yearly earnings are actually greater. We can actually see that. 4.9k, 58.5. We go back to Supercars of London. $4.8k, 57.4. So, it's comparable, and it's surprising because you'd think that a channel like this would actually be pulling in more revenue. Obviously, different revenue channels, there's different merchandise avenues. I mean, yes, that's just the way it is. Anyway, let's move on. So we've looked at this. Let's go to who gets the number 1 spot. And of course, I think you've all guessed it. It is, of course, Shmee150. One of the first people to really start YouTube. It goes straight into his statistics. You can see he's got an overall B grade plus, but look at the figures. I mean, it's just amazing. 3,500 uploads, 1.5 million subscribers, over 500 million video views. It's amazing. And look at the monthly earnings. It's just another league now. I don't know, in the automotive world, I mean, obviously there's Cart Bottle, but that's a group of people. In terms of just one person, Shmee is definitely one of the hardest working YouTubers there is online, and this clearly reflects it. You can see there's great growth there as well. Video views for the last 30 days up 63.9%. Subscribers for the last 30 days up 67.3%. So Shmi quite deservedly gets the #1 spot in my ranking, and I continue to love to watch the content. That's all I have to say. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, leave a comment, share this video, hit that subscription button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks.